What is up, everybody? We are here on another edition of The Movement, and I'm here with Moxxi Savage. How are you doing, ma'am?
I am doing fantastic. Had a great session last night with Fortnite and Halo, and realized that I really need a lot of practice at Halo. But I had a great time and great friends. It was fantastic.
That's great. How was your Thanksgiving, by the way? I know this episode is a little after Thanksgiving, so
Blessed. Okay, I'm Italian and Cajun, so we kind of represent all our stuff. So along with the traditional turkey dressing, mashed potatoes, all that stuff, we also had spaghetti with Italian
ooh.
sausage and loose meat sauce with some roast pork in it and ravioli. So yeah, so I make my plate for that day, then I make my plate for the next day.
Oh, hey, hey, ain't nothing wrong with having leftovers. I tell my people all the time, hey,
Mm-mm.
the more the better, because we like to eat out here. So guess what? If we don't finish it the first time around, listen, seconds and thirds happening.
That's right. That's right. And we used to have leftover turkey. I'd make turkey soup, turkey pot pie. No, this year it was gone. Yeah, we killed it. We killed it. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was pretty good. I spent time with the family. We watched the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, yes, I'm a Cowboys fan. We watched them win their game, and the food was really
I'm
good.
sorry, did you say the Saints? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, oh, those are my
Oh, we
Louisiana root.
got.
Are my Louisiana roots showing? Oh, damn.
Hey, you know what? I respect everybody's team. I'll give them that, but as soon as they start talking smack about my team, that's when I got to pull out the facts, the stats, and. But yeah, we I've seen Dallas play the Saints a couple of times, and there was some really good games. Some really good
Yeah,
games.
yeah. No, when I was a little girl, I used to have. I know this sounds funny, but I used to have the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders on my wall because I'm like,
Hey.
hey. I liked the stars, and I had an aunt that lived in Fort Worth, so all right.
Hey, so there is hope. Okay.
Next thing we're gonna go culinary. It's gonna get deep.
Oh, definitely. So usually it's a tradition I do whenever I invite a guest to the movement. So I would like to roll out the red carpet and kind of let you
Thank
introduce
you.
yourself to the beautiful crowd.
Okay. Well, hello, beautiful crowd. I am Moxxi Savage. I have been gaming since I don't know when. Gaming, collecting comic books. I started on Pong. Went to
Nice.
Atari 2400. Yep. Played my share of those cartridges. Nintendo 64, Xbox, GameCube, Wii, and then I got struck with the World of Warcraft bug, and in 2007 started playing World of Warcraft,
Nice.
and had yep. My nephew got me into it, and I used to raid with my nephews and my cousins, and yeah, way back in Burning Crusade.
Ooh,
So for 10 years solid, I played all games Blizzard, and then started branching out because I love other games too. In 2013, I started switching up a little bit with some Arma 3 DayZ, which I'm stoked
nice.
because now I'm playing Modern Warfare 3 with the zombies.
Oh,
So
yo, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Regular Call of Duty, um, I need to practice more, and also, you know, I need to detox from some of those lobbies.
Yeah, so those lobbies get very, very crucial.
Yeah,
I won't even partake in it because I know it'll bring out a nasty side, and
more.
I just choose to just stay away from it. But I know a lot of
No,
people that like to listen to it, and I'm just like, couldn't be me.
yeah, no. Good vibes save lives. Let's just keep it up. Keep it on the
Exactly,
glow up. Keep it on the positive.
exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, so I love gaming. and I've recently been playing more shooters, which is interesting because I maged for 10 years, and I was a guild master, and I did PvP and arenas and raids and
Nice.
keys and all this stuff in World of Warcraft. Um, Hearthstone. I had a cafe in Louisiana, and we were the hub for the finals and different competitions for Hearthstone. As a matter of
Nice.
fact, I got to interview Ben Brode when I was news manager for Play Live Nation and DVS Gaming in 2018 in Boston at PAX. And one of the guys that works at Blizzard used to color my hair.
Oh wow.
Celestalon, yeah. And he started working on Hearthstone. So he told Ben Brode I was gonna come and interview him. So I come in, he goes, "Hey, you with the purple hair, I know you." And I'm like, "I didn't do
Dang.
it. I didn't hack. I didn't cheat." I'm like, "What do you mean you know me?" He goes, "Oh, okay. Chad Nervig told you about me. Okay."
That's pretty
I'm
cool.
like, yeah, I was a little nonplussed for a moment, like, it was one of those moments.
It's like,
But
what? You
it
know
was,
me? Wait a minute.
you know me. What do you know?
Right? Like, hey,
It's
wait a
all a
minute.
lie. Whatever they say, it wasn't true, except the good stuff. Not that good, but yeah. But yeah. So anyway, I love gaming so much, and I've owned several businesses. I've done cafes. I've done bed and breakfast. I had a game store,
Oh
but
wow.
gaming has been it for me. And so I thought, you know what, I just need to stream. So in after talking about it for probably 10 years, well, not that long, but a long time, I finally broke down and bought my rig in 2020, pieced it together. Micro Center is close by. So I'm like, yes. And had some friends, Royal helped me get it together. My friend Vin helped me with the OBS and stuff, and
Nice.
Royal's been like my right arm. So um, thank you. And got it together and started 2021 and going strong. I've gone from Twitch to also Facebook and Kick, and I will soon be streaming on TikTok also. And I want to start boosting up that YouTube. So
Let's
just
go.
kind of getting ready to, right,
Oh,
make it
I'm with
happen,
it.
Captain.
It's definitely gonna
Hmm.
happen. I know I'm a little bit newer to the support when it comes to like, like me like meeting you and like seeing your streams and stuff, but I gotta admit, I gotta say that I love your content all the way from the
Thank you.
personality to you greeting people, making people feel welcomed, your animations, your logos, your overlays, off the chain. I tell you guys, I kid you not, go into her stream and you will be just mind blown. Like it's just like, whoa. And then like the transitions when you change from one scene to another, it's like, whoa, you know what I mean? So it just I'm all about art. I love art, and definitely mind blown. Definitely you guys should definitely check that out. Welcome in, welcome in. How we doing? So a little bit about the questions. We can get started. So
Sure.
what got you started? Like what motivated you to become a streamer?
Well, I love people, and I love hanging out with people. Um, I also am an introvert. I am the most extroverted introvert you'll ever meet. I like my tight circle, although I like to let the joy overflow and have, other people that I hang out with and have fun with, still keeping that circle tight. But streaming, way back in the Arma 3 DayZ days, a bunch of us would get together on Skype, and we would do look
Hey,
like and it would look like, that's when it was like, was it Justin TV? I don't remember.
uh,
Before Twitch was,
yeah,
wait,
yeah,
yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. And so we would play what is now called Jackbox, but it used to be You Don't Know Jack. And we would play other games as well, and sometimes World of Warcraft. So we would all get together on Skype, and then a couple people would stream it. and
Oh,
it
nice.
was really fun, like all of us together, and then somebody would fall asleep, so they'd take a screenshot and draw drool and mustaches and all the cool things, that people do. And I will always be, I tell everyone, I will always be eternally 13 and glitter and Lisa Frank and all the cool stuff. And somehow, like, the gaming world seems to embrace that. And, they're okay with it. And it's like, my people, I have found you. So it just became kind of a natural extension. I was writing reviews and articles about gaming and going to conventions and doing news coverage for stuff like that because I loved it so much. And so this kind of just evolved from it. And I was actually thinking, oh, I'm this, I'm to that, I'm to this. I was telling my friend Jared Nandon, um what I was thinking of, but oh, I'm to this, I'm to that. And Jared said to me, he said, you want to do it, you do it. You don't let anyone hold you back. And I don't know if you know who Jared was, but he was a kingpin in the World of Warcraft community. He cosplayed. He was
Oh,
famous for his cosplay on South Park.
dang.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
snap.
the the yeah, in Make Love Not Warcraft.
Yeah.
Um yeah, he played the guy that they needed the sword of a thousand truths to kill. And
That's
so
awesome.
so he did such a wonderful job, and he even shaved his head for it. And just everybody loved him. He had a huge heart. And um oh, so I dedicate my stream to him. He and his dad collected Coca-Cola things. So on my walls, on my overlays, you'll see a Coca-Cola thing here or there. It's dedicated to Jared, who we lost to COVID. Um, in in Anyway, um, so it's been a couple years now, and I still can't believe he's gone. We would like talk to each other at night. He was my wingman, and I was his wing woman, and I tell him, no, she's not worth it. Yeah, okay, she's okay, and back and forth. But he's one of the many, many beautiful, brilliant personalities and people that I've met through gaming. And you can go online and have, like last night, I was talking with, uh, you know, my friend in Australia, and then my friend in Washington, and my friend in, and my friend in California, and then the one in New York, and the one in,
Wow.
England. And so it's like I have friends all over the world, and many of us have met in real life through BlizzCon
Oh,
or other
wow.
events. Or yeah, so it's really cool. And so streaming was kind of a natural extension from all that, you know.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, just being involved in a community of like-minded people and just enjoying these things mutually. So yeah, that's what kind of got me started.
I love that answer. By the way, much love to the chat. I see you guys, Dominique, uh, Hitter,
Hey,
Lost
Dominique.
Boy, you
Hey,
got clapped.
hey, last boy.
Much love
You
to
got
y'all.
clapped. I'm so
Yo.
jealous of that name.
so I gotta say, so I don't know if you know, but You Got Clap Show is a really good show. So what they do is they get a whole bunch of content creators, they get their clips, they send them their clips, and then they put them, like, they have like different rounds, and each round is voted by us, the people, to determine the winners. And then at the very end, you'll have uh them all bash up, and then you'll vote the final vote, and the winner gets a swagger, so like a t-shirt or, like, merchandise from You Got Clap Show, which,
Nice.
I mean, it's a win-win. You get to meet new people, you get discovered, and it's a really good platform that they use to bring people together, and that's what the movement is all about too. So we work
Nice.
hand in hand together. So much love to those guys.
Love that. I'll have to come through.
Oh, definitely show them some love. They're really good people. I'm not going to
For
steer
real.
anybody the long. No, I'm not going to steer anybody wrong. I'm always, about the people, and I always want to make sure I'm uniting more and more great people. So, yeah, really good people.
Awesome.
Love you too. Hey, you already know. I love you guys all day. We family to the day we, to the day we just can't, 10 feet deep. That's the best way to say it. And
That is.
that's when the wheels fall off. But guess what? The wheels ain't falling off no time soon. No time
That's
soon. We
right.
just
Keep it
getting
rolling.
started. Yes.
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Yep. And you'll have to check out our overlays. My overlays are from my business with Royal, EDVFX, and oh, there's a flying thing. And he's done a lot of work for a lot of streamers, influencers, and stuff. So check it out. Hit me up. I'd be glad to hook you up.
Hey, y'all heard her. Make sure y'all hit her up and y'all get some overlays started. You know, anything. I seen some of the artwork, and I gotta say, I love it. I love it. You guys will not be disappointed, hands down. I'm working on something as well. You know, I'm always changing up my overlays, my logos and stuff. So I'm really excited about this collaboration.
Keep
So
it fresh.
y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all will be impressed. Y'all won't be
Yeah, we met the other
disappointed.
night. No, we met the other night, got some fantastic ideas, and already brainstorming on the best way to execute them, and it's just going to be fresh.
Yes, most definitely. Let's see. So, who inspired you to becoming a streamer slash content creator?
Well, my boyfriend has been very instrumental, encouraging me, helping me, and guiding me every step of the way. I appreciate you. And when I get down, he lifts me up, and it's been fantastic. He trains me on the shooters because I was not a shooter person.
Wow.
And downside. What's downside? Hip shot. What's hip shot? Shoot it from the hip. What do you mean? So it's been a fun ride.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I just want to say for the record, we appreciate our other half, our significant others. Y'all don't understand how much we appreciate you. The support goes a long ways. I know a lot of the times we may be like, I'm not in the mood to stream or I don't want to stream, but then they just give us this boost. They just, they give that encouragement and it motivates us. And then we stream. They are our biggest support. And I think that they all should know that. And we applaud you and we appreciate you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys being our top supporter, our motivator, our inspirational, for everything, we would not stream as much as we do. So I want to thank everybody and their other halves for the support. For real.
The support, the challenge, the uplifting. I mean, just when I feel like I'm moving, because no Mox. He starts calling me Mox, and I'm serious. No Mox. You could do it. Why are you using a controller?
Oh,
you
no.
should keep mouse. Why do you keep mouse? What? Okay. But 9 times out of 10, he's right. Don't hear that. He's going to think 10 out of 10. But you know what? What works.
Right. Well, see, when y'all say keyboard and mouse, I kind of look at my keyboard and mouse and I'm like, I still use my controller.
Oh, well, I got mine ready. And I got my gunners, because sometimes when I play some of these games, it gets hectic, and just putting on the shades.
Hey, there you go. Hey.
So yeah, it definitely helps with the motion ones. When I first started playing Call of Duty, I would get motion sickness. I couldn't play it for so long, and I love my Oculus. I have an Oculus 2.
Oh, dang.
Which I will never play Phasmophobia on it. I'm sorry, y'all do it. God bless you, because I always die. I will see these hands come over my face, and it just isn't my idea.
It freaks you out.
Oh God.
Oh, I can imagine when I see it on the screen. So I can imagine in the Oculus mode. Oof.
Yeah, I mean it's totally fun. I can only take the Oculus for so long. So I try to get my Beat Saber and my Synth Riders in, and then I did this roller coaster one before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God!
Oh no!
It's like
no!
Yeah. Oh no!
It's like when you go up really high and you go down really quick. That's that feeling I get every time I go up too high. I'm just like, so it's like when I play the video game, it's like my feelings get attached to the game, because it's like when you have a high jump and you fall down, it's almost like I feel that, and that's like should I really feel like
How?
that? Like, it's like, whoa.
I know. I know. I was at a party, what like a big like red carpet party thing,
Mm-hmm.
and we were doing a VR in a certain part of the party, and there was this one game where now this was way back in 2017 when it was like newer, like way
Yeah.
newer. And there was this one game where you're supposed to stand on a flagpole on the top of a skyscraper or different places and just jump and just free fall down.
Oh my.
Yeah, now, okay, so I kicked off my heels because it was like a fancy party. I kicked off my heels and I was standing there and I knew I was supposed to jump. I couldn't do it.
Ooh.
I knew I was on carpet. I knew I was in that room, but something inside me is like, you cannot jump off of here. You just can't. It seems so real.
I can imagine it's like that feeling. I don't know how to express it, but it's like when you start playing those games and you're like really up there and you fall, it's almost like you feel that. And I don't know if that's normal, but I just feel that. And it's like, my heart is just like, you're like, Jay, you all right? I'll be like, yeah. I'm cool.
I was so panicked. Oh my God, I was so panicked. I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. No, let's go back to slaying the dragon. There's this thing that we had lightsabers with the dragon before. I'll do that. No jumping off. Yeah, no jumping off the Empire State Building. No.
Let's just go back to playing DVD or something, where I don't have to worry about jumping and falling from a real high area,
Yeah.
Jason.
Just getting hooked by Chucky. Okay, I could deal with that.
Oh, speaking of Chucky, I know that they just dropped the DLC for him today, right? Yep. Officially. So yeah.
With the Bride of Chucky. It is actually it's Jennifer Tilly's voice too. We were listening last time, like that is totally Jennifer Tilly.
Oh my goodness. And they got Brad Dourif for the voice of Chucky. That is awesome.
Yes.
That is awesome.
I can't believe he drops the F-bomb. I was like,
yeah, when
I played the beta and I'm like, I
was like, is this real? I was like, okay, this has got to be by far the best DLC / killer on DVD, hands down. Like, that's awesome. Like, they got
it's amazing.
Yeah, and a lot of people were, for years, they wanted Chucky, and they would always say, how would it work? And they put it together, and it's awesome, hands down.
Did you see how he hooks people?
Yeah, it's
almost like this ghosty John Wick almost type person just appears.
Yeah,
and picks you up for him.
Yeah, so his spirit, Charles Z. Ray, when he's
that's who it was, right?
Yeah, so that's him in spirit form, and then he goes back into the doll after he hooks him. I'm like, that is brilliant. That is absolutely
that really
brilliant.
was brilliant. But I love how they made him look like Keanu Reeves a little bit, like zombie Keanu Reeves. I know it's not him, but I'm like, oh my God, Keanu's gonna get you if you don't watch out. It was funny. No, it was brilliant how they did it, but we all were wondering how that was gonna happen.
Yeah, because it was like, is he gonna climb the little ladder and then like hook you? Like we were wondering many things. Like it was like, is he gonna like say like some kind of like saying, and then like you just magically go and get hooked? Like we were wondering how that was gonna work out, but they did it, and it's a great.
They did.
It's great, and I gotta get it. I already told my woman, I was like, listen here, homie, I got to get Chucky. Baby. I got to get Chucky. It's happening. I normally don't play killer, but it's got to be a good killer for me to get it. Like Alien, I had to get Alien. That Xeno. Listen,
yeah, you gotta get Xeno.
Xeno is really good. I've played with the character so many times. Freaking OP. A lot of people they see Alien, they're out of there. They already know.
Yeah, no, it was pretty sick. But do you know the DLC that I secretly hope that they make?
What's that?
Scooby-Doo.
Really?
I wish they would. This is just me. I started a petition. How cool would it be? Like, Scooby-Doo, you could have like a character like Shaggy or Velma if they don't want to do Scooby, although I think that would be cool. But and I guess the bad guy could be Old Man Withers.
Oh.
I don't know. How many times did Old Man Withers cap it? I mean, seriously.
I
But
mean,
no.
I totally, if they were to ever do something like that, I think that'd be cool. Like, imagine them having like the cast of like Scooby Doo, like Shaggy or Fred or something like that. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Velma, you know,
Yeah. Velma got it going
Daphne.
on. It would be really fun. I don't know how they would do it, but I just think it'd be fun. My 2 cents.
I think it'd be interesting. I mean, honestly, I've had a dream slasher that I think that they should definitely add on there. Now they put Chucky on there. I know they can make it happen. It's just a matter of conversations and being able to get the rights to do it. Candyman. I feel like that guy on
Candyman.
DVD. Oh,
I won't say it the third time.
What a mirror is that?
I won't say it the third time.
It's funny that we're talking about that, because that was the only slasher slash boogeyman I was ever afraid of growing up. Everything else, not afraid. You got Jason, you got Freddy, you got Pinhead, you got Pumpkinhead, you got Leatherface, you got all of those. None of them had me afraid, but Candyman, that guy, that's a different topic right there. That guy, of course, now no, but when I was younger, listen, I was so scared. I had to go in there with my older sister, and she was like, "You're lucky. I love you, because otherwise you'd be sleeping in your room." Yeah, I had to go through all of that, because I tried to go in there with my parents. It was like, "Oh no, you're not. Nope." Nope,
you're watching it. You're dealing with it.
Right, you're watching
back when you were Lil J.
Lil J, and I'm very thankful that my big sister was like, okay, you can stay in here, because that movie was so scary. I was just like, I can't do it. Shout out to my sister. Yeah. I appreciate you.
What do we do without him? That's awesome.
Right. Siblings, they we as a sibling, they may get on our nerves, we may get on their nerves, but at the end of the day, we're all we got,
Yep. Growing up, everyone would fight. My brother and I would fight like cats and dogs, but if somebody else picked on me, yeah, he's my guardian angel in the park playground.
Oh, we got a comment real quick. Honestly, there is such a huge shift in the audio experience when you slay on a controller or a VR that is scary. Yeah. So I mean, imagine playing that on VR, like any of those experiences on VR.
Oh God,
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't know how I could handle that. Being hooked in VR, wow. I mean, okay, so the first time I played Dead by Daylight, and I really didn't know anything about the game, we were playing, and one of the friends in our group, I thought she was singing. It was a huntress, right? But I thought she was saying, "Why is she singing? What? Oh, it's the killer!" And then they put me on the hook, and my character screamed. And the first thing I said was like, "How do we mute this?" This is so upsetting. And Royal laughed. He goes, you don't, it's part of the game. I'm like, oh my God. Rude awakening. And then it became my main game for a while when I was streaming, because
it's a really good game. Honestly, playing that game when I first started streaming, I played, Friday the 13th. That was my baby. That was my favorite game to play of all time. But my cousin and a few of my good friends, they were like, "Hey, play DBD." And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm kind of liking Friday the 13th." But I eventually gave in and started playing DBD. And man, those screams, those yells that those victims do when they get hooked or when they get slapped, it's like, wow, they man, sounds so painful, especially when they get hooked. It's just like, ooh.
Dude.
Yeah, the huntress humming. Creepy.
Oh my God.
The huntress, creepy. Yeah. Her hums.
For real.
Oh my goodness. I tell you, that game is really fun though. I remember whenever Lonely first played the game, had her jumping and screaming. I'm just like laughing. I'm like, I need to record her and put it on TikTok. I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna be the bad boyfriend. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. But I am gonna
Oh my
laugh.
god. Yeah, it's totally funny. Oh my gosh. I've had so much fun playing that game. It becomes addicting. It really does. And I've met amazing people in the community, which is super cool.
Oh yeah, and I met a lot of cool people from Friday the 13th, even on Dead by Daylight. Not every killer is toxic, or not every victim
No,
is toxic like they portray and say, but
right.
you do come across some really nice killers. Sometimes they, let you off the hook, and literally off the hook, and let you escape or whatever. But they got some cool people that be like, hey, you won a game, good game, you did a really good job. Maybe we should, game. I've seen it, and I like the energy. I know not everybody. That's just like Call of Duty. Not everybody on Call of Duty is negative, but I just
Right.
keep it muted because I know majority of the time they're negative.
And that is very interesting. It's kind of something I wanted to mention. Like when I play the zombie part,
Mm-hmm.
people have been so friendly and working with you, and just, I've met some really cool people. Almost every time I play, I add another friend
That's
because we
awesome.
just connected, and yeah, just working together, and it's really cool. But I tell you what, the other day I was in a regular lobby. I hadn't been there 2 minutes and I was insulted. Like, we haven't even picked up a gun. We hadn't even gotten into the game. It was like loading, and just, I was accused of being a man. I was accused of being a this. I was accused of being a that, and then just insult after insult. And I'm like, and this is based on my name?
That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it really is.
I met,
Haterade.
yo, the haterade is strong. They drinking that haterade with a lot of intentions of just spreading it out to other people. It's like, why? It's
It's
like,
a shame.
and that's like when they go into your streams. It's almost like the same thing. It's like, we don't force you to come in our
Yeah.
streams, but yet you come in our
Yeah.
streams with negativity, and it's just so
Yeah.
like, it's just
Well, it's pointless. Why?
yeah.
You know, all I have to say is when people are like that, and I've said it in the lobbies when they're poisoned. I say, who hurt you, baby? Who hurt you? For you to be like this, you cannot be happy doing this. Spreading negativity and toxicness, and being just negative is not helpful for you or anyone. Why
I
would you want to
agree.
do that? It's just as easy to make a choice to be cool than it is to be a jerk, and you know I'm just thinking maybe they're just hurting and it's their way of getting through their own personal pain, which is very sad. There should be other ways to do it.
I agree.
But I mean, it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile, you
That
know?
is true. I've always been told that, and a lot of people have always told me, they like my smile. It makes them want to smile, and I don't see the purpose of frowning or just being mad all the time. Life is too
Right.
short. And I tell people,
Definitely.
when they say morning, I'd be like, I mean, good morning. Like, I don't mean it to like get on them like in a rude way, but it's like you're alive to see a whole new day. That's to be a good morning.
Yep. I mean, the moment is now. It is a gift, and that's why it's called the present. You know?
Exactly.
Don't
Exactly.
Yesterday is gone. You can't do anything about yesterday. You can't do anything about yesterday, but you can handle how you are today.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to make that choice.
I agree. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. What are some of your short-term goals when it comes to the streaming industry?
Well, right now I would like to increase the amount of content that I get out. I have so much stuff backlogged, waiting to be edited and posted. I have just some funny moments, some touching moments, some, just different things that are taking up all the memory in my phone and on my computer, and I need to get it going. I need to post it on YouTube because I'd like to think that I bring positivity. I'd like to think that I give joy and happiness, and I want to increase that. I want to make everyone feel there's hope. You know, this is
Wrong
a
with
really
that.
dark world. Hmm.
I
This is a
agree.
really dark world, and this time of all times, we need to shine our light. You got the light in you. You need to let it out because there's people that are in the dark, and so I would like to do that. I would like to promote, more of a let's look up. Let's look up together. I struggle. I struggle every day. There are situations, everyone has their situation in life. Though I've heard it said that if we all put our troubles in a pile and had to pick out the same amount of troubles, that looking at everything, we would pick our own troubles. That's what I've heard said. I don't know about that because I think I like some other people's troubles, but but still, it's not what you're going through; it's who you're going to and how you're handling it is what matters.
That part.
Who are you gonna be? Who are you gonna be?
That
Hmm.
part. I like that a lot. Like for real. That was really, really well said. And I really try to tell people, hey, like, we all go through things, but you're not alone. A lot of people feel like they're alone out there, and I try to let them know they're not. They got many
Yeah,
people like me, Moxxi. They got a lot of people out there that are here for you guys, and we would love for you guys to talk to us. I know in our community, one of our good members got a thing where they're gonna start getting the ladies, like have a ladies' night where they kind of just check in and check on each other and just see how they're doing, and then they game, and I thought that
that's
that was such a
awesome.
brilliant
I love that.
idea. I wanted to bring that to the fellas and get the fellas on board and start doing that as well.
Hmm.
I feel like, we can learn a lot from each other, and I feel like it's time to put our pride to the side and just say, hey, we're
Yes.
guys, but at the same time, we also have emotions and we go through things too, and we got to be there for each other. And I really appreciate the ladies for coming up with that idea, because it definitely dawned on me that we should definitely get that going for the guys as well.
Yeah, I think it's great um, that you have someone. I, I say this in a lightly, an accountability of sorts, but more of, you know, someone's going to miss you if you're not there. And knowing that someone's going to miss you if you're not there will help you want to take that step, reach out, you know, be a part of a community. I always love how I watch your family, your family chat, your Discord, and there's always people there, and there always seems to be something going on. You're doing a fantastic job with your community. I absolutely love it. Um,
Appreciate you.
you know, yeah, it's a place to go. So people, it's a place to go.
you know I understand. Sometimes communities may not be a fit for somebody. People join and leave all the time, but we really do have a safe space for people to be themselves and interact with other content creators, or just people in there, and just hang out and just have a good time.
Yeah,
And that's what I want to bring to everybody, to let them know that they do have good communities out there. They still have great communities. I know a lot of people, they have a bad experience, or they expect something and don't get it, and then they kind of bash other communities. And I'm not one to bash anybody or anybody's community online or on social media. That's a no. We all
right.
know you never do that. It makes you look bad. It makes them look bad. It just makes everybody
Yep,
look bad. So, I always tell myself, we try to do the best we can. We try to support as much as we can. We
yep,
might not be able to be, and this is a prime example. I have over 700 people in my Discord. I will not be able to join and look at them stream every time, and that's not even including how many people follow me or I follow them.
right,
So that's
right,
why I do the best that I can, so that when I can't make it, other people can go in and show
right.
support. So
Right.
what we got is a really good, genuine community, and we try to keep the positive vibes going and stuff. And
Yeah.
sometimes it may not be enough for some people, and they just they don't like it, and it's tough. But they got other communities out there.
And there's joy in giving of yourself, and so there are times I don't even want to admit how many times this has been, but I have been where I felt things are dark, things are heavy, I'm overwhelmed, and then someone will come to me with what's going on with them, and in my heart it's like, you know what, I can help this person feel better, and it takes me out of my head into that moment when I get my eye off of me and I can reach out and help somebody else, lift them up, glow up. It changes everything. It changes it for me, it changes it for them. And one thing you got to remember, there's all different communities, but love multiplies. It doesn't divide. If you really want good in your life, be good. Be the light that you want to see. It's easy. Okay, living it every day, okay, but living every day isn't easy. So, you know, but it's still the better part. It's the better thing. Choosing to elevate instead of negate. Choosing to shine instead of cover up your light or dull other people down. There's nothing worse than someone who sees someone that enjoys something and they're excited about it, and then you try to tell them that they're bad or wrong for how they personally feel about it. That's the worst kind of person.
Right.
You know,
Right.
try to find that common ground. Take that
Exactly.
moment, put yourself in someone else's shoes, because sometimes when people are hurting, they'll just reach out and they'll just, you know, like somebody, someone they're drowning and then you're trying to save them and they get a death grip and you both go down. It's like, just elevate your thinking. Just try to think beyond this moment,
Hmm.
because there's another moment and another moment. You have your whole future ahead of you. Live it day by day, starting now. Make that difference. You won't regret it. The only thing you'll regret is not taking the chance, not trying to step out of your comfort zone, not trying to be what you would like to be. Just take a
No,
step. You fail today, do it tomorrow. You know, just keep swimming.
that was felt. I felt that on many levels. That was really well said. I just, man, do you guys feel this energy? Like, this is amazing. Like, Moxxi is telling the truth. She's telling how it is. And I've always told myself I gravitate around people that keep it real. I'd rather somebody tell me what I need to hear than what I want to hear, because you can, like, I don't want to ask somebody like, hey, is this shirt, like, is it like, too tight or something, and they'd be like, oh no, it's loose, it's good, you look great. But then if it's really tight, and I'm looking bad, I want somebody to be
Tell
like,
the
hey,
truth in love.
tell me the truth. Like, if it's a tight
I like the
shirt,
Iron Man one better.
yeah, 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 like,
There's got to be a way.
right, like,
Treat someone the way you want to be treated.
right, like, if my content, like, if I'm streaming and I'm tired and I'm like, hey, do you guys see anything? Like, if my people, and they know, if I'm like literally tired, I need to get a DM and be like, Jay, just end it, just host out or something. Don't let me continue to try to stream knowing I want to put up a 110 performance and I'm only giving you guys 75, 65%
Right.
of my energy. Like, that's and I'm thankful for the people I have, because if they see that something's wrong, they won't call it out to where like everybody will see it, but they'll DM me and be like, Jay, are you okay? Or what's wrong? Or do we need to talk at the end of the stream? Like, they know. And that's what I like about the communities and the people that I have met. I'm very thankful and grateful, because they are the motivation. They push me to my limits and then some, and that's why I push them to their limits. And
It's
I feel
awesome.
like a lot of people may not know this. Even though I may push them and push them and push them, I bring out the best in them. I will never bring out the worst. I will only bring out the best in my friends,
That's
because I
awesome.
see potential in each and every one of them
Yeah.
individually. I feel like everybody has a purpose on this planet, And that's what I do. I push people to bring out a better content creator, and
That's
that's what I
great.
do.
Yep, yep. Yeah. To quote Lizzo, I love this part. If I shine, everybody's gonna shine. If I'm shining, everyone's gonna shine. You know?
Hey.
That's right. Yeah.
I like
It's,
that.
why not? If you're gonna spread something positive. There's so many people struggling right now. The world is crazy. Let's find our common ground and focus on that. Let's forget these petty jealousies or misunderstandings or hurt. And if someone's hurt you, try to rectify. If you can, try to rectify it. What's up? You know, did I offend you? Forgive me. If you didn't mean to, forgive me. I didn't mean to. Or I was a jackass that day. Sorry, I didn't mean to be like that. I'm sorry you saw me at my worst, but you know what? I'm better. Or
Right.
whatever. Build bridges instead of tear down walls. Well, tear down bad walls, but you know what I'm saying.
Oh
Build
yeah.
some bridges.
It's better to
You know.
build a bridge than burn a bridge. And I've throughout the years that I've been streaming, people come and go all the time, and it's very unfortunate, and it does get depressing when certain people may leave. But I always
Yeah.
tell myself now not to stress it. Things happen for a reason, and if they were meant to be out of your community or out of your life, then so be it. I used to be one of those people that was just want to please everybody. I wanted to be everybody's friend. I wanted to make sure the community was always, happy. And, I'm just one person, and at the end of the day, it took me
Right.
a while to realize I can only do so much, and I can't make
Yeah.
everybody happy. I can't please everybody,
Nope.
and some people they're gonna be upset. Some people are gonna be sad. Some people are gonna be
Yeah.
happy. And, I can just do the best that I can do.
Yeah. That's all you can do. It's really literally all you can do is the best you can do. And the best you can do for today. And then tomorrow there'll be another best you can do. And then the next day. And you know what? If we do it right, we level up. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the rise.
Hey, I'm telling y'all need to follow Moxxi Savage, yo. She is awesome, yo. I would watch her stream all the time, and I'm like, yo, I like this content. There would be days where like
Thank you.
I would wake up, and I'm a night owl naturally, so I would wake up and I would see who's all streaming, and every so often I would see you. I hop in there and I would get greeted, and I would get all the love and support, shout outs
Of
and all of
course.
that. And the gameplay is so good. So it's like,
Oh, thank
you're
you.
getting a win-win. So not only will you get the love and acknowledgement when you go on her stream, but you get to see the great gameplay and like, see
I try.
all the skills. Like I'm still trying to learn how to play certain games, and you can never learn too much. You can never learn too
Nope.
much. And I'm always learning every time I watch you guys stream, hands down. I know you guys
Aw.
watching. I'm watching. I love you guys. So, I pay attention to a lot of the things that you guys do. And I'm like, maybe this is what I should do. I was talking to my boy Lost Boy, and he was telling me like playing Fortnite, you want to aim up. So like not down or in the middle.
Yeah.
So like whenever you're,
Right.
your aim, make sure you're aiming up, and it'll usually headshot or upper body
Headshots.
shot. And 9 times out of 10, you'll get them before they get you. So, that's something that I learned. And ever since I've been training with him and the crew, I've gotten really
There
good
you
at
go.
Fortnite. So, much love to TLO, good vibe
I gotta play
certified.
with you all. I
Oh yeah.
love Fortnite, and I need to play Call of Duty with your woman too.
Oh, she's a
Lonely's got to
beast.
add me.
She is a beast. And I
I love
know
it.
she's always looking for people to get down on Call of Duty as well as
There you
Fortnite.
go.
So
There you
definitely
go.
make that a
Yep.
thing.
Yep. And hey, I've been working on my Halo. I have all the other stuff down, but man, I'm not as good at killing people on Halo. I'm working on that.
Hey,
I love
I'm
driving the vehicles, so.
yeah, I used to be okay at Halo, but I haven't played Halo in so long. I probably would stink if I got on there. So
Ah, it always takes practice. Just practice, practice.
that's true.
You
That's
know.
true.
Yeah, that's all it ever takes.
I agree.
And a
So
desire to get better. And there's so many YouTube tutorials on now Royal
Yeah,
Royal always finds something. I'll be like thinking about something or whatever. He won't say anything. He'll just put on a YouTube video, and it's like, oh, subtlety. I like subtlety. I've learned so much from some of these guys. Oh my goodness.
oh man, it got in
Yeah.
my eye and it's like burnt.
You all right? You need to go
Yeah,
check it.
yeah. It's I think I started getting a little sweaty, so like it.
Oh,
Yeah,
bummer.
I'll be okay though. It happens from time to
Okay.
time.
Okay.
I know you mentioned your short-term goals. Do you have any long-term goals?
I would like to, well, I'm going to be start doing some more cooking stuff, like getting some of those cookbooks that are associated with games and doing some of that. I want to do some charity stuff. I have a child with autism and diabetes. I should play the lottery. And I would like to do that. I would also like to do some going to locations and showing people different things they can do. There's like a really cool coffee place out here, Requiem. I'd like to go to Requiem and show people, they have this and they do that, or, you know, go to the Funko Pop place. You can make your own Funko Pop, or, I've gone to
Yeah.
Meow Wolf, and, this is a place to check out. So I would really love to go on locations to different places and just show people some of the fun stuff that they can do. I mean, how cool is that, right? I'm always looking for new places.
Now you mentioned Funko Pops. Imagine a Big J Funko Pop. Now
Why isn't there a Big J Funko Pop?
I
There
looked
should be.
into it and they were telling me something like it was not available or something. I don't know, but I was kind of hurt because I was like, I could have sworn I've seen people make custom
People make
Funko Pop.
custom ones. They're like $25. My boyfriend made one.
Yeah, so
No,
like
maybe they thought you wanted to mold a different something, because what they do is they show you what they have and you pick from it.
okay, so like what I wanted to do was I was gonna give my character, I was either gonna have an afro or braids straight back. And
Yeah, they
you
don't
know,
have that.
I don't, last time I looked, I think they had maybe like an afro or something, but uh worst case scenario, I would wear a hat, or if they didn't have like an afro or braids, I was like I would do that. But
Right. They
um
should though.
last time I looked, that was like months ago, probably about a year ago. I looked and it was like unavailable.
Hmm.
I know I've always was interested because I started collecting these bad boys and I like them. Like I got the Ninja
They're so
Turtles.
fun.
Oh man,
Yeah.
they're my favorite, and
Turtle power.
yes, yes,
Pepperoni pizza. It all ties in. It all makes so much sense now.
yeah, and like I said, my grandpa, he used to bring me Peter Piper's pizza every Friday.
Oh, that's the
Just that
coolest.
guy, and
Oh
it was
man.
so fun. I would go, and I don't know if you guys remember it, but the Simpsons, they had their own little arcade game, and I would pick Bart every
Yeah.
time, and I would just be beating people up with the skateboard. Like that was my thing.
That's awesome.
That was awesome, just skating around. And
Bart. Oh my god.
Bart Simpson, that was my guy. That was my favorite one from the Simpsons. Like it was like ah, you
That's
know,
awesome.
another good movie, Problem Child. Do you remember that
Oh
one?
yeah.
That was
Yes.
yeah, I don't know what it was, but it was something like I would watch a lot of these cartoons and movies with little bad kids, and I was like, wow, like it was just so entertaining, like seeing the things that Junior would do and like get away with, and it's like, man, that kid is bad. I thought I was bad. This
Uh,
guy is worse than me. But
well, I
yeah,
wonder how Home Alone happened. I mean, can you imagine that kid making all those plans?
ooh, that that would be scary. Real life situation, that would be scary. I know I would be scared for real.
Yeah, for real. No kidding. Oh my gosh. But who has that kind of money?
Right?
Damn.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Um, let's see. See, time flies when you're having fun. We're already close to an hour.
Uh-oh.
I know. Let's see. What do you want to see come from these platforms? Like if you can add anything to the streaming platforms, what would it be? Or if you could take anything away, like what would be some things that you would like to see happen from these platforms?
Well, I really do love community involvement. I would like to see more positivity come from that. Like I said earlier, I'd like to do some sort of charity thing for autism, and maybe some kind of gaming, uh, like a push for gaming. Um, when I had the cafe, we used to offer. My partner was a programmer,
Mm-hmm.
and so he would offer, how to make your own video game. So he would teach kids how to make their own games,
That's
and then
awesome.
we had somebody else that would teach about storylines and that sort of thing. So some of these kids that weren't into sports, that weren't physical, that they were, they got to feel they had like um confidence in who they were and something that they could do, and that's a very viable future. You could be a programmer, you know what I mean? Whether in gaming or not in gaming, it's a skill that you could flavor it however way you want.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to do that and just figure out ways to make the community around me better. I'm still thinking about how to do that, but I'm sure it'll come to me.
Oh yeah, I'm uh I'm all about that. And I want to bring more people. Like I said, I'm all about having a good time and just meeting and making new friends. And I see a lot of opportunities presented, and I just feel like we got a lot of people that are in my community that I would like to introduce to you, and your
I
community,
love
and
it.
then their people in their community. Like I want to bring all the content creators, all the streamers, all the supporters together, and we all just we network and just have a good time. Genuinely build those bonds and make
Love it.
friends and just have a good time. We don't necessarily have to stream all the time. We could always hang out in discourse
Yep.
because that's what we do. We literally, there has been
I
times where
like how you have
people
movie
are,
nights.
yeah, movie nights, people be snoring in there. Like it's just that's how comfortable people be in the discourse. They will fall
That's
asleep in
awesome.
there, and we have to disconnect them or move them to the sleeping room. So yes, we have a
Yep.
sleeping room.
Yep. No, I have one too. It's called the Dead Zone.
Oh.
Yeah, I've ended up in there more than once.
I know I've been in the sleeping room quite a few times.
Yep, yep. It's us night owls. We don't know when to quit.
We
Shaking our
don't.
legs to stay awake.
I'm telling you, we stay awake, and it's like, just go to bed, Jay. Just go to bed. You'll talk to him, but the thing is you're having such a good time with your people. You don't ever want to just be like, okay, I'm going to bed. Good night. You're having so much
Yep.
fun. You lose track of time, and you just want to hang out all night, and that's how I am. And there are some times where I have to tell myself, gotta go to bed. I need to self care so that I can wake up and
Yeah.
still have the energy and excitement as I had the other day. So
That's an important point. Self-care gets you there. I mean, you can't have anything to give if you're empty, And self-care is important, you know? Considering others, but self-care too, for real.
I heard that self care very important. Y'all get y'all sleep.
Yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
They like
Oh,
sleep.
that one hurt.
They like,
See,
oh,
you know
sleep.
what that is when you point at someone, there's three fingers pointing back at you.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely.
It be like that.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, and I got a new question that I added on here. And
Okay.
I kind of skipped a few
A
because I know
surprise.
I skipped a few because I know we're at the end, and I don't ever like to keep nobody over an hour. But I had such a good time, and I'm pretty sure everybody here
Same, same.
had a good time and had really good vibes. Um, where do you see yourself in the streaming industry in 5 years?
The sky is the limit, and I'm gonna test that. I want to take it as far as I can. I don't even want. There's no cap. Let's see what happens. I have a big reveal coming up in 2 years.
Ooh.
Yeah, and so there's some stuff in the works, but I'm gonna take it as far as I can and bring as many people with me as I can. So, good vibes save lives, and
Yes.
I want to shine that light and just bring joy, share joy, have joy, and teach everyone. You know, let's shine our lights.
I love
So
that.
let's see what happens.
I like that. I really like that. That was so well said. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all have not showed Moxxi Savage some love, please show her some love. It would be an absolute honor. It would be a pleasure. And I know she would appreciate it just as well as I will, because you guys know I love you guys, and just getting to know her has been an amazing event. And I gotta say, I'm going to always gravitate myself around positive people. So you already know, Moxxi, every time you stream, if I'm available, I'm in there. Even if I
Thank you.
can't talk, I got you.
Same, same.
And I appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody in the
Thank you.
chat. If anybody has any questions for Moxxi, uh, feel free to ask her. Otherwise, we're gonna wrap it up, and I'm gonna let her shout out everybody and anybody she wants to shout
Hey.
out.
Hey, well, of course, Royal. Thank you so much for always being there for me. And you guys, check out EDVFX. We have a TikTok up. We don't have all our samples up yet. Get ready to do the website. If you need any artwork, any special effects, we do movie quality special effects. The sky is the limit to what we're available to do. So you could hit me up in DMs or check out our TikTok, EDVFX. I'm going to be posting that on my social medias also. And also, just all you guys, you know who you are. I have so many friends. I don't want to leave anyone out, but you guys know who you are. And hope to see you all online. Let's have some fun.
Hey. and
And remember, good vibes save lives. Be positive.
Could
Always.
you say that again for the people in the back that may not have heard that?
Good vibes save lives. You never know who needs to know that they are cared about. You never know who needs to see your light. Shine it, share it. It will just create more.
100%. Um, yeah, I would like to thank the chat. Thank you guys for being a great chat. Thank you, Miss Moxxi. I really appreciate
You're welcome.
you. This was a really great episode. Has to be one of my best episodes, hands down.
Aw,
Uh,
thank
I
you.
definitely appreciate you, and I hope you had a great experience. And I'm
Absolutely.
looking forward to a part two. Looking forward to a
Yes,
part
sir.
two.
Let's do it. I'm all down for the collabs, and you are just an amazing soul. You and Lonely are awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome,
Thank you so
awesome
much.
people.
I
The world
appreciate
needs more like you.
it. Let's go.
For real.
And
Wait, let's hear it. What do you say?
hey.
Hey. Love it.
All right, chat. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will see you next week. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy y'all's Wednesday, and we'll see y'all next week.
Yep, stay savage.
Stay savage. And most of all, stay too lit. We out.